Right, going live. Did it work? I think Twitter worked this time. Amazing. Oh, no, it didn't. If you're on the replay, thanks for joining me. Welcome to the Perry 10K Share-a-thon. Second, let's put it back up here. Sorry, I can't stop laughing. The last scope with Cindy and Catherine, who'll be in a second, just cracked me up. I'm so touched by it and also just blown away. Cindy, you and Catherine just made my day, made my week. It was so funny. And so welcome. Thanks for joining me. If you're here, welcome to the Perry 10K Share-a-thon round 2. Before I get into the details, do me a favor. First of all, make sure you're following me on Periscope. Secondly, if you'd be as kind as other people are doing here right now, share on Twitter and invite your followers on Periscope ASAP so we can get going on this conversation. I'm going to invite you and tell you about what's going on, give you a structure. Yes. Catherine, you rock. That was so much fun. Understand what you meant by about being a sandwich, because Cindy went before and Catherine goes after me, so I'm a sandwich in between. So I got that. Yes, that's a sandwich. Yes, I am the love doctor. Thank you, Marvin. I appreciate that. So giving you some context and structure first before diving into the topic in 4 minutes. Welcome to Perry 10K. Perry 10K, we are the TED Talks of Periscope. We are motivated, inspired, and dedicated to serving and inspiring messages to all those who watch Periscope. So we have a passion for this stuff. People are popping in now to the scope, both ones who are in this round, the first or second round, which I'll show you in a moment, and are in the previous round. If you want to find out more about Perry 10K, go to perry10k.com. And you see that's the handle right there. Follow Perry 10K, by the way. /join is where you can find out about joining and all about the membership. It is a membership-based group because we are very committed to this message. And we don't just jump in and play. We actually are committed to this path. So, hamburgers, Catherine? What's all that about? You hungry? So let me show you the running order for round 2 so you can see what's going on. Whoops. There we go. This is Perry 10K round 2, Share-a-thon. Topic today is, here are some ways to give back. And I've got some added ones, although a lot of good stuff was covered in the first round. But sandwich, oh, thank you, now I get it. The running order this afternoon, Miss Cindy Poe, I love dearly, who finished up round 1, handed over the keys to me for round 2. And then following me, as you see on the list below here, is myself, followed by Catherine Huber, the other half of the sandwich, or the other wrap side, as it were, is who Fennel. Then Valerie Salitka, who there she is. Valerie's here as well. I did see Ketchy's already here as well, and Tamara I already saw as well. So all the people in the round, the upcoming second round, are already on the scope. So you Catherine, sorry, Cindy, you and Catherine just rock my world, and I'm very grateful for that. So thank you. Perry 10K is an incredible, wonderful organizational group. Catherine, I blush pretty easily, so it wouldn't be a big deal or a big task for you to have that to happen. But I do appreciate you being here. Thanks, everyone, for being in this. And Catherine, I'm so glad you're back in the loop because you've been out for a while. I've been missing you, so I'm glad you're in today's round and you're following me in this share-a-thon because your energy, your vitality, your sparkle spinning is awesome. I'm so grateful you're here. So, Perry 10K. If you're using Periscope, there are several groups and several organizations doing stuff on Periscope. Perry Girls, Perry Newbies, Perry whatever. Perry 10K is my favorite group. And I'm in several groups, so it's not the only one I'm in. The reason why is because we are committed together to make a difference. And today's topic about here's some ways to give back is a perfect example of what we do. So I'm going to go live on that in about 1 minute, but I just want to give you just a bit more preface surrounding about Perry 10K. It's one of my favorite groups because of the fact we make a difference. Because it's not just about, let's just get out and say who we are. It's about what can we help you with. In my regular scopes, I do that anyway, but the fact we all do it together in Perry 10K and the share-a-thons every single day, that's 2 hours of dedicated content for you as a viewer. That's pretty awesome. So Perry 10K is where you want to come follow. Just follow us on Periscope, follow me so I can lead you into the scopes when we do them as a group, or go to perry10k.com/join if you want to become one of the speakers. It is an investment, it's a commitment, but it's a community that rocks big time. So having said that, I'm going to jump into the 10 minutes I have now to talk about ways to give back. And I'm going to cover a range, not just a list of stuff. I'm going to cover a few topics as well. Yes, perry10k.com/join. We rock indeed. But also some other things. Let me give you some context for myself in this piece of conversation. I've been on a spiritual personal growth path for over 30 years in seminars, teachings, trainings, retreats, etc., etc., etc. In that organization, thank you for that, Michaela, in that, I've always found that one of the biggest things for me to grow and to heal my heart and to become more loving was to serve. So every seminar I took, I ended up volunteering and helping behind the scenes. Every organization I got involved with had to have a dedicated component of service for me to warrant serving with them. My spiritual community I've been with for 22 years now. Agape International Spiritual Center in Los Angeles, in case you're wondering where it is. And I've been volunteering since the second week I started going because it's part of my life. So ways to give back aren't always about donations, although I'll talk about those in a moment too. It's about your consciousness and about your awareness. Frankly, being on Periscope is a way of me giving back because I've been studying, as I said, for 30 years, the personal growth journey and understanding spirituality and everything else. So when I do Periscope, a lot of what I'm doing is teaching what I've learned. That's free. You don't have to pay for Periscope. Yes, if you want to work with me, you have to invest, but I don't give you a bunch of content for free. So, that's kind of what I love doing. So that's one thing I'll talk about is you can give easily just by sharing your knowledge, sharing your insight, sharing your caring. Agape is awesome. My favorite place. Been there for many years and love going there. But yes, Cindy, exactly. Being on Periscope is giving back. We get to share what we've learned with those people out there in Periscope land who may not know these things. And what's great is we build connections, friendships, support structures. And yes, it's true, you can give any way you want and give everywhere you want. The thing about it is if you're feeling depressed, go serve. Go give to somebody else who's less fortunate than you are. It will change your perspective, change your life, which is awesome. Thank you for tapping the screen for hearts, by the way. I do welcome the hearts and the love and the following that's also welcome. Now, I want to show you a couple of sites that I've got. There's a couple of things you can do easily because it's something I've realized. By the way, I've been promoting on my Periscopes. I have a tip jar button, well not a button, but a link in my titles because it's okay to be asking for support too. But to give back is nice to be able to give to other people, whether it's financial or if it's physical, energetically. You can give clothes away. Recently we had a drive to get to collect shoes and socks for homeless people. So a lot of stuff I had, I was just shedding things I didn't need anymore. You can always give something you have you don't need anymore. So a couple of things I want to show you. Some apps I've got on sites. One site I just downloaded from, this one is called charitymiles.org. This says, you can see up there, Charity Miles. It's actually a smartphone app. And if you are a runner, walker, biker, doing sort of exercise, you can get this app for free. And it says here, and I'm just going to, oops, I'll take off the product to see what's going on here. Sorry about that. This app I just found a couple of days ago and I love it. Bikers earn up to 10 cents per mile they bike. Walkers and runners earn up to 25 cents per mile because you have sponsors. And they give to things like Wounded Warrior Project, Stand Up to Cancer, RED, Autism Speaks. There's about 75 different organizations, ASPCA. Organizations, and I started using yesterday. I've already given, about $5 just because I was biking all day. So that's an easy way you can do it wherever you live because your phone or your Apple Watch, if you have one, I don't have one of those, tracks your miles. And so automatically catalogs how much time you've spent or how much distance you've gone and makes a donation from it. Another one I can find, let me click over to that one. So I've got to find the sites that my browser's a bit slow, so bear with me. Another one is called, for a long time, called the Hunger Site. It's called thehungersite.greatergood.com. In fact, if you go to greatergood.com first, there's about 17 sites. Yeah, charitymiles.org is the site. And there's an app in the iPhone, Android, I believe. So you get that. This one here, you just click to give food. And there's tons and tons of sites now built out from that, which are really good. So that one's been out for about 5 years. I've seen that one. So yeah, charitymiles.org. There you go. Thank you. Another one I want to show you. Here's another one. This is a really silly one. This is cute. This is called Tab for a Cause. Actually, the link is tab.gladly.io. What it is if you web browse, lots of tabs open, which I do. Every tab you open creates a donation. How insanely simple is that? You do that anytime you want. So these are great things to have. One more piece I need to get to. Free Rice is another one. Freerice.com. This one, you answer simple vocabulary questions. Even if you get them wrong, they donate rice. How amazing is that? These are little things found. And the one I would just love, for those of you who have pets, this one. This is freekibble.com. If you love animals and pets, this is an awesome site because basically by clicking and you answer questions right or wrong, they donate kibble in animal shelters, which is pretty spectacular. So that's what I want to share as a bunch of options. And that was just simply doing some web browsing. So if you want to find out places you can give and donate, just go online. It's easy. So that's two main focuses. Well, three outbreak types. One is you can donate time by serving the community and giving away to different organizations. Go down to Skid Row in your neighborhood, or give someone less fortunate than yourself. You can take in foster animals. Friends of mine do this, where they basically foster care for dogs before they get put in permanent homes, or forever homes as they're called. There's some things you can do. The charity miles thing I just found was just ridiculously easy, because I'm bike riding all the time. Thank you for that. It's 5 minutes. So it's simple things you can do with apps now, because apps on your smartphone are so easy to do now. Download an app that lets you give by simply being. Give by simply having fun. Hey, good to see you too. Nice to have you here. So there's all these charity things you can do so easily. So one is your time. You can go and give your time somewhere helping out. You can give property, things you don't need anymore. You can sort of give away excess things, clothing you're not wearing anymore. One thing I know, some friends of mine were doing for a long time, if they travel a lot, if you go around traveling a lot in hotels and you speak in different places, or you travel, collect all those little containers of shampoo, conditioner, soap, stuff like that. Donate them to the homeless shelters, because people who are homeless don't have that stuff easily. In a small size, easy to transport, so it's really good. Oh, okay, you've got a charity in England, good. So there's different options. Other things, you can donate money, yes, like Kiva was mentioned earlier. I know about Kiva, one of my organizations I'm part of does that too. And Kiva is microloans, which is a really cool thing. In fact, my buddy Carolina talked about that, which is really good stuff. There is money you can donate, because in fact, a bunch of us in Perry 10K have learned this thing, because Periscope's given this opportunity. We can put out a PayPal tip jar button. You know, it's paypal.me/your username. And I did that myself. So I put it on my scopes because people want to donate to me because they're not willing to be coached by me, but they love what I talk about. So why not be a recipient as well? So some things are money-based, some things are just effort-based, some are time-based. And the thing is, some of the stuff I showed you on the websites are just, you click when you're just on the web anyway, and you can create value in somebody else's life. So, Catherine, is that a hint with the diamonds? I see you're up to, woman. You're sparkling again. I've got 3 minutes left. So really, for me, and I want to say it this way. Let me just say one quick thing, because as I mentioned in the running order, it's about how some ways to give back. Well, it's about, thank you. It's about where do you give back from? Give you think of that for a second, because we're saying here's some ways to give back. Well, if you're not able to give back, what are you pretending that you can't do? If you're breathing, if you're upright, if you're physically able to move around anyway, even in a wheelchair, if you're a busy people on the planet, you have the ability to give. Even if it's just giving your love, compassionate for somebody. I talked about this in one of my previous scopes about being a gentleman, but it's true for anybody. For me out in the world, to open the door for somebody, to let them go ahead of me, is a way of giving back. To put money in somebody's meter who's expired so they don't get a ticket is a way of giving back, cost you $2. To give someone bus fare when they can't find how to get on the bus. To do things that are simple acts of service out in the world to strangers. Yes, you can give things intangible. There's also give things physical too. So, Catherine Huber is coming up next in a minute and a half. So you put up some notes and put some emojis up, put the diamonds up earlier. Simple acts of service, absolutely. We can do things that make a huge difference. Some of the yoga classes around LA are donation-based, not structure-based. There's Catherine with the sparkles. It is often the poor. And so I was saying, any of the people out there who have lots of money, it's time to give some of that energy, not saying the money, but give your energy to serve, make a difference. We have friends of mine who actually do very well financially, but they give a lot of their time and dedication to service. It's not about the money, it's about your heart. It's about your vision, it's about your service and making a difference in the world, and I'm passionate about that too. That's why in my website, as mentioned, somebody said as well, I have free gifts on my website, a free video series. When I do telesummits, I give away products and things for free because, yes, I get them on my email list, but it's because I want to make sure they have value in their lives. So there's so many different ways you can give. I can guarantee if you sit down and think about it, you can come up with at least 10 different things you can do to make a difference in somebody else's life. Something you can do by giving back in the world, directly, tangibly, effectively. So that sort of covers it. I think Miss Catherine should be going live any moment because I'm wrapping up my 10 minutes of talking. And thanks for watching me. Thanks for following me. Thanks for all the hearts. I appreciate that. And make sure you're following me as well. And stay tuned because this next hour, to show you again, we have an awesome running order. Whoops, there we go. Knocked it sideways. So right there, after myself, you got Catherine Hoover coming up next in about 5 seconds. And then after that is Valerie Solidka, followed by Kechi, Honestly Kechi, and then Tamara Barber's Extreme Team Leaders. So thank you, Cindy. Yes, it is my passion to give. Oops. There we go. So stay tuned, and I know Catherine's live. There we go. So we're going to watch Catherine now. So if you're already following me, I'll follow you across. Come join me. Let's watch Catherine spit sparkles, and we'll get there. I'll see you soon. Thank you for being here. Bye.